Oh, welcome back to Newbie Farm. As you can see, we're getting on at last. We just had 2 days of rain, solid rain, so it looks like I need to drop this down a gear. So hold on, just try it there. And see how we go now. And we must get this done. If you look now at the forecast, we got today and we got one more day which should be clear, but the rest of the autumn is rain. We've only got to 5 days, including today, of autumn left, and then of course it will be too late. You talk about running it close, but I haven't been idle during the rain period. I've been looking after cattle, and there was a great demand, but I wasn't in a position to take it. And those of you who have been watching the series will notice I took the better film mod out, basically because it does tend to interfere a little bit with more realistic, and I think that was what was making the thing struggle so much, this combine struggle so much. But you can see it is loaded at 70-80% load on there, so it is going to affect it. And this is not a terribly powerful combine, but we're getting on now. And yes, I am using GPS because I can't drive a straight line to save my life, and it's got to mean a bit easier life. And let's go into Final Fantasy. One of these days I'll turn off the Steam notifications. Not that I don't want to know what Stu's up to, but just a no real need for them now. Let's see how we're up to. 53. We should get down this end and back again, hopefully. Let's hit this again. Well, we're getting close to the end of this series now. We've got finish halves in this field, get through to winter and sell everything. I may sell everything a little bit earlier. I might run right through winter. There's not going to be a lot for you to see, and I'm not going to do any lumber. Besides, I want to get the new museum series running, which will be run on a slightly longer season. That'll be run on 9-day, which is longer I normally run, not quite as much as the 24-day. This has actually been fun. I think if I was planning it long term it would work better because I'd have more fields and more animals, but we haven't got the money. As you see, I haven't added money in on this series. The only money we've been spending is what we've been taking in, and the milk is not making as much as it was. I'm having trouble keeping the cattle up, getting them up to 90% fitness, mainly because I keep forgetting them and running out of things, or let them get a little bit too dirty. And I think too, if I was running this again, I'd have the animal tail manners mod in. Let's just have a look. 60, here we get back again before we need to empty off. I think we're around halfway, I would say, now on this map, on this field. We should get this done. It's 10 o'clock now. There's one thing I have learnt on this series, so you always run against time. I know when I put the whales geo in, it was going to be wet. I was hoping it wasn't going to be quite this wet during the autumn. And it's not as well, but all the others, well, most of the other fields were winter crop. It's only two. Well, it's 2 winter and 2 spring, and the springs have been the ones I've been suffering trying to get in. And also I think that soy is quite a heavy crop. As you see, we're up to 100% load on this now, so it's going to slow down again. And it's going to slow down a lot until it actually clears itself a bit. Farmer Klein mentioned the fact that I was only getting 1 mile an hour out of this. I don't think it's actually that far out if you use a heavier crop, which is taking a little bit more work. I don't know whether soy is normally done with a conventional combine, but I know when we do field beans in Britain it's a different machinery entirely. And I'm guessing that field beans are similar to soybean. Not in look or anything else, but in actual harvesting methods. I could be wrong, I have been wrong, but you know, it's certainly running better now than it was. It was struggling to keep much above 1 mile an hour. It's now managing 2.5 mile an hour quite a bit at the time. Yes, we're 83% now. We'll get to the end just. Well, I hope the trailer's empty. I haven't looked, I haven't even started that up. Frankly, since I started this up for this episode, all I've been doing is looking after cattle, which I've seen so many times, and I thought we might as well try and get the harvest finished off first. And we'll just turn it around and we'll get up to about 95%. And we're empty off. And away we go yet again. We just keep an eye on the how full we're getting. We can't really see on this one. Some you can see quite well, but it's not quite full yet. We should do this with about one more fill, I would have thought. Do we? Oh, we're up to now 94. We'll leave the arm out again once we've got it out this time. Oh well, I think we'll stop about here. Just a matter of rest. Oh no, there's the hydraulics on this one. This one you would put it in and out from the cab. And there some of the earlier ones, because you had to get out there and manually mow the pipe out. Oh yeah, I did empty this off. Oh, good for me. We're in high. That's when we're in high ratio. I don't think I want to go too high a gear. I'd like to thank Farmer Klein for his suggestion of doing a 24-day challenge. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I would probably play it again, but I would probably play it off screen. Because it's hard to keep it interesting. That's the only problem. But mind you, quite often I must turn the engine off. I ain't going to need that going. Oh, shut up. You don't want to start the engine up. How are we doing? We should get the rest of this field onto that trailer, I would think. Then it's going to be a bit of a struggle getting up that slope. That fun up more realistic. And as a matter of interest, Newbie Farm for 19, which, as you know, if you've watched my stuff or seen some of the live stuff that's been out, and I just switched off the engine like I feel I meant to do that, and that. There we are, we're away again. It's actually been worked in with more realistic, just to make it more interesting. I will bring the pipe in as we discovered that there is a hydraulic ram on it. And I think as Disco's been saying, the modelling from Giants now is A1. Okay, it hasn't got all the little extra details that a modder puts in, like IC and levers would move, but you know, I'm not really worried about that. But I look at the models now compared to when I started playing, it was 13. They're so much better now, and as Disco said, one of the reasons he doesn't do modern now, he can't make models better than Giants make them now. He used to be able to, but now he decided that he's on a loser if he's trying to beat what Giants are doing. And most of a lot of the mods now use Giants stock and just adding things to them, which is fine. Oh, not many more now. Oops. Of course it's that way. I just know we went up there and in 3. I wonder if we can do 3 again. Or will that tell me we haven't got enough power on the PTO? Because the next thing was got to be we haven't. Just bring it down to 2. Next thing I suppose I really got to do is, I know the Seasons guys are working on it for their next release, which may not be until 19. Of incorporating water and moisture as an element, which is a bit like Soil Mod did on 15 and 13. I don't know any further back on 13, so if it's on 11 as well. I'm sorry, I have got 11. I bought it last year, but I haven't really played that much. I just wanted to get a full range of the games, and I have actually got Newbie for 11, 13, 2 versions for 13, 15 and 17, and of course 19. And I must say I enjoy it. It's a bit sad to see Newbie go, but and I'm trying to think what I'm going to do with 19. I'm sorry about that. Just a little bit of cough. I'm wondering what to do when 19 lands. I only want to do 3 series, one of which will be older, so it'll be 2 series on 19. I need more time though to play. They explained, I think in the previous video, that so many games that I'm under a couple of hours on, and I want to play some of them. So I've decided that I am going to take more me times, shall we say. Okay. I want to keep making videos, but I'm going to make less of them. I'd like to say they'd be better, but I would. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got to do this one using the gear lever. Oops, get it into gear now. Let's just try again. And that's one thing you can't really mess about too much with using 24 day times 15. You can't afford to have too much time when you're not doing it hello and we're struggling up here again. Oh, it's got it now. You need the power to go to the PTO. Now, I haven't figured out what the hand throttle bit actually means or how you switch it off fully, so I gave up trying. Well, I'm going to open up a couple of weeks ago. Weekends ago, I brought us some for the weekend on Widow Farm on the museum I'm going to be doing on there, run the museum, and I'm just going to open up again if anybody's got any mods, old mods, preferably pre-1990 vehicles that are modeled on. They work and they're not on craphoster.net. Let me know. And I will incorporate what I'm going to be doing there. I'm not going to be worrying about money or anything like that. It's just going to be having some fun. Just playing with the old gear. And looking at the old stuff. That'll be my favourite. The John Deere Model A. The Ursus C45 I think it is. They will be on there, as for the Farmall 300 and the Oliver. Never really used the Oliver. I think one of the problems with the Oliver is it's very limited in what you can use it for, and I must remember to put it into reverse properly. Yes. Anybody think I've never driven a vehicle in my life? Mind you, some people have seen me drive, so I've never driven a vehicle in my life. Only those who know me. I'm always happier on two wheels, so it has to be said. I'm never happy once you get more than two wheels. Oh, we're struggling down here again. It's 90, you see the load's gone up. It seems when it really gets into it and it's working hard, which is correct, it's how it should be. You can't just rush through these things. But we're actually getting there. We're going to be finished this today. Then I will rush through the rest of autumn and we get into the selling season, which will be winter. I probably won't wait till midwinter. We'll try and do it before we get snow. Remembering my one on, I think it was Newbie 19, but the only place I could sell was the docks. The only place was road all the way through, which would clear of snow. And I was using more powerful equipment. This stuff will never get to some of the sell points. It's going to be hard pressed as it is. I might probably have to take half, 3/4 a load each time. So we're doing 59% full. Yeah, this is gonna work. And we'll see how much we've got and have a look at good prices. So I have had a couple of great demands, but I've decided to hold off until we got everything in. And see if we actually make enough money to show that we're turned a profit. But remember that it wasn't the idea to turn a profit. The idea for me is not to make a loss. There's a big difference. This is a non-profit making organisation. And we've got one more strip after this, and we have done. There we go, 100% load, and it's struggling. And it's actually shone through. I do like this. This is the latest, more realistic engine. Uploaded. Well, when you see this, it'll be about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. But as I'm making this, I uploaded this about 2 days ago. I try every so many weeks just to go through Courseplay, more realistic gearbox, and just get the latest versions in. And this is also the latest version gearbox, build 33, 3.1 build 33, a lot newer than on Mod Hub. But you do have to be a little bit careful, because these are what are called developers versions, which means there could still be bugs in them, or developing versions, which means there could still be bugs in. And if you do that, if you do load any of those in, beware. They may not do as you want them to. I'm more willing to take that chance, which some people may not want to, especially if it might ruin your game. 78. Oh, we should be able to get everything in now. Alright, let's get this last strip. I hope we don't have to leave a little bit up here. Be a bit of a shame, wouldn't it? Oh, forgot again. That's it. So I need to put a big sign on my monitor saying gear stick. So it got up to 100% load, slowed right down, now speeding up again. It's not that much load. And that's what the throughput as well, you see it's down to 5 ton on, that was 10. So it's the throughput will count as well on this. Now, none of the fun I normally have trying to drive the combine to the tractor trailer, I think I'll drive the tractor trailer to the combine. It's probably easier, and we have to put the spare out. Or could we see alright with this one? At least with this size header, I don't really have to worry much about using a header trailer. And I can turn off my little cheat, which is oops. Must remember that. So I would press the clutch in or let it stop first. So I haven't got a clutch actually buttoned up for this. Look, are we close enough? Yes, we are. Oh, what about that, guys? Yeah, I'm proud. Now I'll get this home first and then teleport back and pick the tractor up. Look, I've got to get this up the hill too. I don't think we had to get it up the hill since we got it home. I can't remember if I teleported it home, had it delivered, or what. We've got half a trailer load there, but looks of it. Just about there. And we are there. Bring that in. I'm going to go out this gateway. I think if I left the gate open, there's one very good room, so it gives me a longer run up. If I can get past the tree. Now my driving, it's probably a little bit iffy, and it's already starting to get darker. 3:30 in the afternoon. Right, I can see about 3 more episodes now. Try and do 2 selling, then I might do 1 an overview of how it was to play like this, and whether I recommend it. Well, I'll tell you now, I recommend it. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, the right map is brilliant. I wouldn't want to do it on some maps. Watts Farm, for example, would be that's got up there easy. Watts Farm could be a little bit of a nightmare trying to find things to do in the time. This hasn't been easy, but I've had enough to do. Now, where can we? I want to come out of cab to back because not my reversement's light, and the mirrors are non-existent on this. But there's a way, and that's finished with for this year and for this series. This, of course, was the combine out of the Platinum pack. For those who don't recognise it. Alright, let's teleport back. That's it, that's the one. Better just get it some point in the right direction. Now we're in high, so we'll take it down to low. Oops. Pull away in low 4, and if necessary change down afterwards. But we may be able to get up there with in this gear. I can't remember now what we had to take it down to before, but we haven't got that much on board. We've got half a load. The big problem I have using this particular tractor is because it's turned so quickly that it catches me out quite often. I'm just hauling the wheel round and waiting for it to change direction. I'm going to keep it down and low. I was thinking of taking it up into middle range, but I think keep it in low. There's a deceptive little hill, and it's already starting. You can hear the note change, and once it reaches about 19,000 RPM, I'll have to drop a gear like that. Yes, everything's done at a snail pace on this equipment. Not quite as bad as the stuff I'm using on Watts, but I wouldn't recommend this gear if you want to do things quickly and just want to make money. This stuff is for having fun with. Pure and simple. And I'm beginning to agree with Disco that manual gearbox is better than auto. just you need so many more buttons and I haven't got them. And no, Disco, I'm not building a button box. Through my life I had enough of soldering. I used to in a previous existence as a motorcycle mechanic and cycle mechanic make cables up, and there's a lot of heavy soldering in that. Right, tip this out. Well, I might use this one for doing the transport. Put it into gear. So I don't think I'm going to put this away, although we have got rain. Yeah, there's a point we've got rain. I wonder if we just try and back that in here. As you said, but as well, I'm not going to be playing this too much longer. I'm not going to have enough silage. Now, I can't see properly where all the posts are, so we're. And I have to look straight back. Is there actually anything there? Oh no. I could see something at the corner of my eye, and that's that wood down in the corner. Now the problem with this is when you back anything with this, it turns so quickly. I'd hate to be backing something with the wheels right at the back of the trailer. That would be a nightmare. Alright, let's have a quick look. We just emptied off the power fold in there, the TMR, and we have got, what are they like? I want some more hay and grass in there. Always does. They get through that at a horrible rate. Just a matter of interest. Finances. Oh, we've still got two. We're not even going to pay a full loan off. I've seen Duck making millions on his, Farmer Klein doing the same, and I'm going to be lucky if I turn enough to break even. That's what we got up. Load and a half of wheat, load and a half of barley, load and a bit of soy, and about a load of rape, and that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, about 6 loads to do. So we'll do that over the next couple of 3 weeks. I think I might have some eggs too to sell. Let's have a look. Once I get ready to wind down on this one. Oh yeah, we've got 104. Because I have put, I haven't put the feed and stuff in on here, but I have put the something I used on 15. So we just introduce it to your again. There's a little beggar which actually picks the eggs up and put them straight in your basket for you. I just sworn I saw a chicken come through the top of that. Oh, there's one over here that missed. But it works quite well. It just to put the egg straight in your basket. Right. So with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed and wish to see more and don't want to be visited by Stu and his Final Fantasy, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have you aboard. And any questions, comments, queries, feel free to post them. I read everyone. I try and reply to everyone. Yeah, it's not a bad little tool, that. It'll probably work better without more realistic, but there, kind of everything. So with that, it's me having saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.